everybody. We're back with the creator and cast of The West Wing, Richard Schiff, Martin Sheen, Aaron Sorkin, Bradley Whitford, and Allison Janney. Everyone was heartbroken by the loss of John Spencer in 2005. And his character, Leo, such an important character. Martin, your character, Josiah Bartlett, and Leo were the mom and dad of that show. What did it feel like, back when you were performing with John Spencer? Was that the vibe for you as performers, like your influence on the rest of the cast?
Well, we didn't project an influence per se, but we just tried to accept the responsibility of who we were in real life. He and I were the oldest guys. We adored each other. We had a similar background in theater over in New York. And I remember my favorite story, personally, I adored him. And I still miss him, frankly. And it was hard to get through this recent performance without him because his presence was so powerful.
Well, how did you deal with that?
I'm sorry.
There's
a story
Finish your story.
Allison Janney revealed some years ago when we were still doing the show. She was doing an interview with a reporter who said, well, the West Wing is all well and good, but there's no love interest. And Allison said, of course there is. And the reporter said, well, between who? And she said, John and Martin, of course.
I love it. I totally agree. Well, Leo is in this episode. How are you, Aaron? How are you dealing with the loss of John Spencer?
Well, first, I just want to disagree with Martin when he says that neither he nor John had any influence over the rest of the cast. Of course, they did. The rest of the cast, John and Martin set the bar. The rest of the cast absolutely didn't want to disappoint them, and they were very happy to be working with these two giants. We needed an actor to play Leo, and we wanted it to be somebody that we knew that John would admire, and so we got Sterling K. Brown.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
I imagine that was a challenge for him to step into. Good for him.
Oh, he did it beautifully, though. He rose to the challenge and was just brilliant. And it was my first time working with him, and I adore him. I think he was a great. I think John would have been proud of what Sterling did.
I did a little Zoom rehearsal with him, and I just I couldn't get through it. I started to cry because it was Leo, and it was an actor who lived up to the stature of John. So I think it was great to work with Sterling.
Yeah.
This episode is actually about re-election. Basically, how is President Bartlett going to run this time? Richard, what does that episode mean today? 18 years later, how do you perceive that story in the light of our present campaign?
It's a great question, because when I first read this years ago, I had never seen the episode after we shot it. When I first read this episode years ago, I thought, well, this is an ode to democracy. That every little vote in every small town matters, and how lovely it is that you encourage people to be at their very best and to be themselves. When I read it now, 20, 15 years later, whenever it is, it brought me to tears. I was almost devastated by it, because given the state of our democracy and the threat to an existential threat to it, reading this beautiful ode to voting and to being the best person you could be when you're running for that office was so touching to me. I didn't think that I'd be able to get through it. It's just so much more poignant today with this threat hanging over us than it was just a beautiful episode. It's just 15 or 17 years ago.
Did any of you watch the show?
I would watch the show when it aired, Wednesday nights at 9. and then I wouldn't watch it again. I didn't. I looked at Hartsfield's Landing again, a month or so ago when we were putting this together, and I needed to choose an episode. But I don't like to watch them again for fear that it's not going to live up to my memory, that it wasn't as good as I thought it was. And I have to say, watching Hartsfield's Landing, these guys were always good, but every once in a while, they just get all the bat on the ball, and everything worked in that episode. And like I said, in this new iteration as a play, which is what Tommy dreamed up, a play which is then filmed, it still works. No problem 20 years later. We could have aired the episode last week.
We have to take a quick break, but stick around. We'll be right back with more of The West Wing.